In this screencast, we're going to look at adding external tools within modules. So when you click on the plus sign for any module you've created, you'll see that you get your standard list of assignments, quizzes, files, pages, discussions. You can even create text headers or link out to an external URL. But for this time, we're going to look at external tools. And we're going to focus on 3 specific external tools that are available within modules. You see we have a lot here, but some of these only work within assignments when you're creating that for submissions. So we're going to look at the 3 main ones here that you can utilize as external tools within modules. So the first one is CK12. If you haven't looked into CK12, I highly encourage you to do so. It is open resources for math, science, and social studies. They do have some English down there with writing and spelling activities. So let's say, for example, we'll go to biology. And what this basically is this going to let me look through some digital textbooks if I need to. So it's going to tell me which chapters we have. So let's say I want to focus on genetics. I can do that. We'll look at let's do Punnett squares. All right, so you'll see that it shows me this chapter. I simply click on Start. And what it's going to do is it's going to go ahead and link this directly into the module. So now I simply click Assign. And you'll see that down here at the bottom, right, it's going to add this. It's going to give it the title that I want. You can do the Load a New Tab if you want, but if you keep it without it, it'll just go right within the page that appears. So I'm going to click Add Item. You'll see it adds it right here. I'm going to go ahead and click on it and show you exactly what it looks like. So again, the reason for using these external tools within modules is to eliminate the links out of Canvas. So instead of having them click on a link and open up another tab up top, this will simply allow them to stay within Canvas and not have to do a whole lot of manipulating between tabs. So it has videos within it, images, practice, questions. You also have this option here to do the view the practice. Okay. So what that's going to do is that's going to show up and give me the opportunity to go ahead and start answering some questions and test myself. All right. So that is CK12 within the external tools. Another external tool, again, making it a little bit easier for yourself, would be just Google Drive. So we're going to go ahead and click on Google Drive as an external tool. And what's going to happen, right, this is going to save you a little bit of time. You could create a page. You could use the drop-down tool that's there, go to Google Drive and then search, right? But if you already have your modules open and you know what you're looking for, you can go ahead and find that information right away, right? And we'll simply grab a PDF for the time being. All right, again, it does all that. This one's got kind of an ugly name, you know, adding all that stuff in there. So you may need to clean it up a little bit. Again, we're going to leave it to not load in a new tab. I'm going to do Add Item. So it's going to add it right there. Now when I click on that, you'll see what it's going to do is it's going to automatically embed that document within the screen to scroll through. Right? The same will happen with Google Docs and Slides as well if you're using those through the external tool. So the last one we're going to look at is Khan Academy. So you do have the option to click on Khan Academy. And again, we'll just stick with science since we had science up above. So we have, we'll just go with DNA replication. Okay, simply embed it. Again, down at the bottom, tells us all that. We don't want to load in a new tab. Add item. And now when you click on it, right, you'll see that your video loads right within the page for students, again, so that they don't have to go anywhere else to find the information. The main idea for Canvas and using modules is try and house everything in one place to eliminate any external distractions or external links as needed. So those are the three external tools we're going to focus on with this, right? So CK12, items from Google Drive, and then finally Khan Academy.